A kind day to you all. I'm Kinsmark.
I'm Violeta.
And because I just spent all day editing episodes of it, I actually feel like playing Escape from Tarkov. Because the first episode of that actually just went live on the channel proper, so check that out if you haven't already. Because I absolutely adore this game. One of the coolest concepts I have seen in a long time. A concise explanation, there's the term I was searching for anyone that hasn't heard or caught any coverage of this already. It is a competitive survival shooter in which customization of gear is integral to the experience and carries over from one match to another, because one can scavenge for all manner of arms and equipment in the field, and then the risk comes in that anything that one has on one's character on death, if one gets ambushed, because that happens an awful lot, all of that is suddenly at risk. Because any other player can then loot it, and you can lose it forever. One can insure one's items in the off chance that another player, for some reason, doesn't choose to abscond with one's gear, and then, for a cost, of course, one can have it recovered then later. However, for any good gear, one can count on another player likely coming around and stealing it. So it's a seriously high-risk, high-reward sort of approach, and I can thrive on that sort of experience. So I've already conducted a few episodes, again, that only the first of which has gone live on, so one can expect those to come soon on the channel. Comments and chat, anyone that has any further experience with this game than I do, I completely invite, with great appreciation, any input and advice that you guys can give me, because this is a game that is extremely deep and that I have an abiding desire to learn the ins and outs of. So any insight y'all can provide me, I can seriously appreciate. So anyway,
Want me to catch up with
check
chat?
in with chat.
Scott says, hey, for reals.
Yeah, apologies for that false start a second ago.
Celtic Knight says, got my new computer chair earlier. Mirax molded racing chair. Slowly getting used to it, and so
Cool.
far, loving the new chair. Scott says, working on a new KSP Star Wars build.
Good
Coming
times.
soon. Nice.
Yeah, comments, y'all aren't privy to that little technical difficulty that we had 1 second ago, because I might have had an enthusiastic intro and caught her drink with my elbow, so we had to do a little cleanup, because there was a toxic spill, all sorts of irradiated toxins seeping into the environment, because Coke was getting into a chair, so...
And my phone.
Anyway.
Also my phone.
Yeah.
Specifically the phone. That's what I'm worried about.
I'll click into the character screen, just so that y'all can see...
Wow.
Yeah. Right up front, apologies because I know the face cam is covering some of this, how much there is to this. Just seeing this the first time caught me off guard, because I was immediately just like, I am not ready.
It's a fairly stout, just sudden influx of stuff.
Consider this a simulationist game. I've heard it compared to Arma, to S.T.A.L.K.E.R, and to a hybridization thereof. Also, can I just give this soundtrack a moment? Because this track in particular is one of my favorites, and...
But I have people to catch up on in the chat.
Alright, catch up.
Scott says, you're like going Brian Regan lately. Any reason?
I spent some time watching a few of his sets, and so it's fresh in my mind.
Celtic Knight says, oh, I saw the drink is mishap. What's it, go home, Ken, you're drunk, but you are home and not drunk.
I'm just drinking grape juice.
Not fermented grape juice either.
No, just actual grape
just
juice.
normal grape juice.
And because I'm getting old, and apparently my tastes aren't quite as acclimated to straight sugar as they once were, I actually cut even grape juice down about a third of the way with just filtered water now, because
it's too sweet.
The
for
normal
him.
stuff is too intense, and I'm like, I ain't a kid anymore, am I?
No. We are now adulting. Welcome to the adult world.
Yeah. So, also, straight away, can I just thank our good friend, the Bobman, for explaining to me what the alpha container is, because I didn't know, and I actually did several episodes assuming that it was something special, and that I could risk losing. Apparently the whole point of these, the Greek character name containers, because there are several depending upon the level.
It's a secure container.
Yeah, depending on the level that one has, I think one can get like higher dimensional grids for these, and these are containers that do not get lost if one dies. So one can collect items and stuff, and as long as they fit in this grid, one can actually carry them over after death.
Gotcha.
So,
very important.
Yes, I'll address that.
Says, Ken Old? Never!
I'm just seasoned. So anyway, let's see here.
You age like fine wine. It's all good.
Something like that.
Sort of.
Or cheese, one of the two.
No, because I don't like that kind of cheese. So we're gonna go.
Yeah, me neither.
We're gonna go wine.
All right. So also, I'm curious. Anyone in chat or comment land that may know, I came across a few keys.
But we don't know what they do.
I have no idea, especially this one, because this one in particular has just this simple.
Key with strange symbol scratched on it.
Yeah, and that description calls to me because that sounds like it might mean something later. Also, this one's purple, so I don't know what that means. That means it's a different color. The key to the special machinery, trucks, dump trucks, road building machinery, etc., except I don't think I can actually access vehicles, so I don't know
What it's
contextually, like, for the function of the game,
by
what
the
that
way,
means.
We have some catching up. Customer says,
Okay.
well, Ken the moldy cheese, since it's seasoned with salt. Lady Nocturne says, hello!
Hey, cheers!
And Scarlett said, in parentheses, more salt when.
Yeah, the lady of the hour. So a tremendous thank you to you, Lady Nocturne, because she is the one that sent me the key to this game, allowing me access to it. So I called you out in our first episode with a huge thank you at the end of it. I'll just say it again here. I have seriously enjoyed my first few hours with this game. So,
But yeah, Scarlett wants to know when there will be more salt.
I'm sure it's soon to come, because I'm about to jump into PvP, so...
No. Like
oh, the
salt.
game!
Capital S.
Oh, as in, like, the
game salt.
Yeah, the ships and the pirates and the such. I don't know. Soon, I hope, because I seriously love that game.
We want to get back into it.
It's just, I try not to run too many of the same genre series on the channel at one time, and technically I do still have Savage Lands running, so I gotta wrap that up. So anyway, let's see. Cutting straight into the chase here. I need to rig up, so I think since I have this Saiga, and this one isn't as fancy as my customized one, I think I'll just run with this and one spare mag for now. Yeah, because I've got that shoulder pack. I think I'll actually forego
Lady Nocturne says,
sidearm.
glad you like it so far.
Very much appreciated. I certainly do. It is one hell of a steep learning curve, because there are a few things that, even after having just played enough to have conducted 3 episodes and then playing a little off camera after that, like I have, I'd say, less than 5 hours in this game so far. Even then, in just that amount of time, when I went to go and edit episode 1 today, this afternoon, I immediately caught a few things in that episode that I didn't know to look for at the time, and I was just like, cringing inwardly at myself from yesterday. So, apologies in advance for that, because again, this is a rather deep game that there are a lot of mechanics to internalize about. So, anyway, let me just head on over to the main menu. So, I'll jump in as my main character for now, because for anyone that hasn't seen any coverage of this, because I recognize that my episode came out concurrent to this live stream actually going up, so I'm certain any of y'all that are here haven't seen that yet. One can play it carefully, and instead of actually spawning in as one's character, complete with all of their skills and gear that carries over from match to match, one can instead actually select a scavenger, a local from the area here in the game, that comes replete with their own gear, with random skills, maybe some injuries, and anything that one collects as a scavenger can carry over into one's main character inventory. So
It's a little bit safer.
yeah, it's low risk, potentially high reward, except you aren't coming into it at all armed heavily, so
Yeah.
caution is the name of the game there.
Lady Nocturne says, and yeah, there's a huge learning curve, and getting kills is so satisfying.
It is. Oh man, my first one.
They do have a 30-minute cooldown, however.
They do, yes. That's something that caught me off guard the first time I played. I'd honestly consider removing that if I were on the dev team, because I know what it's for. It's to keep you from just constantly playing as a scavenger and foregoing the main character entirely, so that if you do want to play concurrent sessions one after another, you either have to wait, which is inconvenient, or you just go for your main one. You put them at risk. So that way you're always incentivized to continue playing as your main character to some extent. Sorry, I just smacked the mic. And I get that. It's just, if I'm not...
At the same time, that random, we don't know factor of playing the scavenger might appeal to people who don't necessarily... who they like the more random, we don't know what we're getting into aspect of it.
One thing, come to think of it, that I can seriously praise, though, about the choice to structure things that way is that I've noticed, because again, I have played a few matches off camera since the first few episodes that I recorded, it seems as though scavs generally spawn with a little cut-down shotgun, and it's decently powerful. It's actually, I'd say, more powerful than a cheap pistol that a careful player that isn't necessarily putting a lot of fancy gear at risk as one's main character might carry in is. So there is an incentive. If you're coming in with your main character, come in strapped, because the scavs aren't completely defenseless. So it's an interesting dynamic there. Also, this part of this soundtrack seriously reminds me of 28 Days Later.
Okay,
Alright, catch up, yeah.
Okay, Scarlett says, I know that self-cringe. I was designing a new character last week, and there were many a time I'd look at her and see something to change or edit. Celtic said, oh, dang. My computer's just started ringing for some inexplicable reason. That guy says, well, I applied for my first job today.
Hey, congrats.
Awesome. Hope you get it.
Yeah.
Lady Nocturne says they actually lowered the cooldown on them. It used to be an hour cooldown.
Ah, jeez.
And scavs would also spawn with AKs back in the day.
Oh, man. Alright. I've only come across one legit AK. I actually collected that in my first episode, and I haven't lost it yet. Knock on wood. I have a little S.T.A.L.K.E.R submachine gun now, and a Vepr. So, a semi-auto AK pattern. It seems like for starters anyway, the higher tier stuff, I'm coming across Saiga shotguns fairly frequently. And they're pretty stout, honestly, in this game. Because it seems like the firearm ballistics are respectably realistic. I'd say comparable to that of S.T.A.L.K.E.R, in that they really do travel at speeds accurate to the rounds in question.
Alright, Celtic Knights has just looked at the keys, and it seems they unlock special rooms for this game.
Special rooms? Interesting. Because I saw one, actually, that I think was labeled with the number of an apartment. And I do know, I think on the shoreline map of an apartment complex. Interesting. Because there is a certain amount of lore to this game. I haven't delved too deeply into it yet, because I've just spent most of my time attempting to learn the environment. Hey there! Did I actually spawn with a grok? I did! And one with a flashlight! Oh shit, alright.
Yeah,
already hearing shots. Cover. Cover. Oh, I am just here on the shore.
Lady Nocturne says most keys labeled with a number are for the dorms on customs.
Ah, okay. Alright, so who's doing the shooting out there? Can't see anyone from here. Alright,
That guy asked, is this game PvE or PvP?
All of the above. Because I only just learned, after my first few episodes, that there are AI characters roaming about these maps. I thought all of the enemies in the game were other players, and they aren't, I came to find. However, other players are interspersed about the mix. Ooh. You shooting at me? Oh, no, you are not shooting at me. Oh, y'all are shooting at each other. See, there's one, there's the other. Ha! See you, gents. Have a good one. Alright, truck is locked.
Lane Hopkins says, however, the PvE AI are pretty much Spetsnaz with their aim.
They are. They're fairly stupid about their observational skills, because I circled around them in plain sight of them and they couldn't even see me. However, once they do decide to start shooting at you, if they do detect you, they are pinpoint accurate. Because I guess since they're considered the actual like scav NPCs, they're the local Russian hunters that they spent all their lives in these woods. Or, I suppose that's the incorrect accent, but all of their lives in these woods. They are one with the trees, with the wind, and the animals. For really, at the end of it all, are we any more than just animals fighting for survival against one another? Or something like that. I don't know. Can I get around this rock? I can, actually. Wow, that is a shorn-off edge. I can't actually get through there because there's an invisible wall. Alright.
You tried.
Yep.
You tried.
Rip me.
Good effort. Floating grass?
Ooh.
Or
No,
is
it's
it
just really thin stalks.
Oh, gotcha.
Alright. I've also adjusted my... Ooh, hi there, friend. I saw you. Ooh, I still see you. Alright, get down.
That guy says, well, there go my ideas about getting the game. I never liked the idea of having a one-life game where you can die and lose everything because some 1,000-hour badass with a sniper rifle blows your head off from 5 miles away.
That's the risk you take.
Yeah.
Although there is a certain amount of matchmaking involved from what I can tell, so you're not necessarily getting matched against players that have tremendously more time than you do.
And Lady Nocturne says that sniper rifles are pretty terrible in the game at the moment, too.
Ooh. Shit, I see a couple of guys dancing over there, too. Man, this is a populated map. Yee. Alright, see if I can creep up on this guy.
Sheila is here and says hiya.
Cheers, good to see you. Ooh, there he is. Oh, he's spying on someone else. Because I just saw that other guy run across the freaking yard.
No XCOM. Nope, afraid not.
Nah, change of plans, because after I spent all day... Oh, Jesus. There were like 3 guys fighting in that yard.
Oh, I don't think we want any part of that. Is she finally getting to eat dinner? I don't trust it.
I don't either.
Don't trust it.
Not at all. I know I put a few rounds into that heavy-looking guy. I don't know how effective they were. Oh, hi there.
Like I says, oh, hey, Kim's first Tarkov episode just went live on YouTube. Yep. It did indeed. We were actually waiting for the upload to finish.
Yeah.
So we could start stream.
Yep. Because I set that to upload earlier, and because it is a little lengthy, it took a little longer than I anticipated. Ooh. I think I downed him. I don't think these guys are aware that I'm here.
Take it. Be happy.
that head out. Oop, saw you. Saw someone over there. There you are. Shit, another guy! Alright, maybe Heavy Guy didn't die. Maybe he just went prone.
Chris says, hello, I have acquired toast.
How it goes?
Hey, Pyro.
I have acquired a fear of the locals.
Let's see. Shield says, finally I've been able to move everything out of grandmother's apartment. And Lady Nocturne says, armor in this game is very powerful to the point where most pistols are useless against them unless you hit the head.
Oh. And that guy looks heavily armored.
Yeah.
I should leave. Thank you for that information. Because I emptied half a mag into that guy and he didn't go down. Yeah, he's still standing. He's right there. Screw that. That cabin is death. Oh. Speaking of. Hi, dead guy. Can I loot you? Anyone still around your corpse? Oh, there's another guy. Are you alive? I don't think so. Oh god, that guy is, though. Shit! Ah!
There it goes.
I had hoped he didn't see me.
Yep.
He saw me.
Lady Nocturne says if he was heavily armored, then it would take approximately 80 shots from a pistol in the chest to kill him, probably.
Oh. Apparently I did kill a couple of people, though. Cool. I killed an unknown guy. Alright. I'll take it. And that is the risk you take. So... Alright. I'll jump in as my main character. Because I've actually got a Saiga for this one. So... I've usually had fairly decent luck in the woods. I guess I'll try Shoreline, though. Because I've already learned that customs and factory are nightmare hell houses, and I am not prepared for them. So
that guy says, rip random Russian man. And Lady Nocturne says it's only with fort armor, though, which is pretty damn rare to find. It's basically the exoskeleton of Tarkov.
Ah, I see.
Celtic says, lone guy in the woods sounds like Deliverance, but instead of the south, it's in Russia.
More or less, yeah. Alright, I already got my stuff. Also, can you conform for me? Confirm, even? I almost said conform. There we go.
I think you did say conform, honestly.
That, alpha containers are completely safe. I can't lose those, correct? Because I think that's how that is. Am I unsure it's... Apparently? Maybe? I don't know. You know what? I'll ensure it. There we go. So... yeah.
100% safe.
Cool. Alright.
Says Lady Nocturne.
Thank you. So, oh, there are so many people here. Oh, there are so many people here. There were not this many people on these maps when I played the other day.
Good luck.
Oh, there are so many.
Lady Nocturne says your melee weapon is also 100% safe.
Oh, that's cool. So I could actually carry my good knife then, instead of my little hunting knife. Alright. I'll correct that oversight in the next match. So this is why I wanted to stream this after I conducted my first few episodes. Because I knew there were a lot of little things like that in this game that I just couldn't figure out on my own. So... I'm conflicted about this soundtrack, because on the one hand, I absolutely love it.
But it also would distract if it happened in game, but you wish it happened more.
I do.
Let's see. Lady Nocturne says, try and get your hands on a hatchet. It's the best melee weapon in the game.
Really?
It's a one shot to the head of a player with no helmet.
Huh. I've actually come across one, at least that I remember, and I passed it over. So I shouldn't have done that. Alright. Yeah, I have also heard that they're planning at least one wipe of the servers for this once they cross over into open beta, because it's currently in closed beta for anyone that isn't aware. So that way, once it opens, then all players are operating on an even keel, and I can understand that. I shall miss all of my glorious gear, however, in the interest of fairness, I can accept these conditions. So,
Lady Nocturne says, yep, I'm on my 5th wipe or so.
Oh, jeez. I didn't realize they'd done that many. Alright, Road to Customs, CCP Temporary, Pier Boat, Rock Passage. I still have no idea where the Rock Passage is. I'm in the creepy swamp village. Alright, great.
Good luck.
So... anything in here? Yet. Alright. I am not a fan of creepy swamp village. Ugh, because of this. It is so slow. I feel so exposed. Come on, come on. Oh, come on. Can I not climb that? Oh, jeez. Anything in here? Can't get in there. Alright. So... anyone out there? Can't see anyone. Anyway, yeah, I'm just a little caught off guard at the populations in these servers, because my first session, I think the highest population server I came across was like 10 people. So seeing so many in this one is a little jarring. Shit, I hear shots. Coming from the church of all places. So I think I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Ooh, crates, 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 crates. Give me a damn crate. Can I climb that? I cannot.
Lane Nocturne says, if you see a river that splits 2 bits of land with a bridge going over it, the rock passage is where the waterfall of it is. You will probably see green flares if it's active.
Ah! Alright, thank you. I appreciate that.
That guy says, off topic from Escape from Tarkov. According to the development team for Dusk, the best time for 100% completion E2M7 is... I do not...
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea what's going on. That guy says, also nice Sega.
Thank you.
That is a really creepy old church.
Uh-huh. I agree. Anyone home? Apparently not. Anything in this crate? Anything? Shit, I hear shots already. Also, can someone tell me, what are these for? Ooh, a toolkit. Because I keep finding these just seemingly innocuous items that I can't find any use for, so I assume they're just for selling, maybe? That's creepy.
Lady Nocturne.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, that's even creepier.
Alright.
I don't like it here.
Creepy church ain't my cup of tea, so I'm getting the hell out of here.
Lady Nocturne says, there's a maximum amount of players allowed on each map.
Oh, okay. So I guess I just got fortunate my first few times and came across low population servers then. Alright.
Paris says, I know I should have made more toast while I was making toast. Ate it all, but still hungry, huh?
I know that Fiorino. Alright.
Oh, I realized. I didn't eat my Kit Kats. I want my Kit Kats. Lady Nocturne says, on Shoreline, the maximum player count is 14.
Huh, okay. Whoa. Heard footsteps. They sounded relatively close. I get freaking paranoid in this game, man.
That guy says, Dusk is the modern FPS child of Doom, Quake, Duke Nukem, and Blood.
Cool.
Gotcha. Leonardo says, also, those miscellaneous items you're picking up are sometimes for quest hand-ins or crafting. That toolkit, for example, will allow you to trade 2 of them for a full-sized AK.
Ah! Alright, that's cool. I assume that's done in the trading menu?
Probably. Pyro says, note to self, next time I make 2 slices of toast, make 4.
I don't see anything useful around that truck.
Lane Nocturne says, yep, and the NPC that does that deal is S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
Oh, okay, so the starting guy. Alright, cool. Yeah, I got lucky in my first real run, because I actually came across an AK and managed to extract with it.
That guy says, getting back on topic, I just realized how verdant the game is.
Yeah, it's very green. Compared to a lot of these like Eastern European style or like post-APOC sort of games that are all just shades of tan. This one is quite vibrant, and I actually like that about it. It makes it very pleasant to look at.
Yeah.
I did have to adjust my... oh. You shooting at me? I can't tell who that guy was shooting at. Anyone around? Stupid question. Or at least phrasing, rather. Anyone care to show themselves?
Lane Nocturne says it's because it's not really a wasteland.
Yeah, because it's just an occupied town, and ooh, Norvinsk. I see you. Anyone know if Norvinsk is an actual area in Russia? Because I don't know if this is maybe rooted in like modern historical fiction or something. Because if so, that's cool. Hi. How aren't you dead? There we go.
Pyro says this is secretly what happens around Chernobyl. Nocturne says it's more so society collapsing or evacuating.
Is that guy actually dead? Because it almost looks like he's just down on one knee. I'll close on him and find out. Yeah, because apparently all of this comes after the contract wars that was a proxy conflict of American and Russian merc groups in this region. Alright, friend. Ooh, you got yourself a shotgun. Thanks for that. Anything cool in your rig? Shells. I will certainly take those. I'd like to load those into the mag. More shells. More shells. All the shells. And that's about it. Ooh, wait, no. What's in its pockets is... Anything? Yet. Okay, so I think that guy was actually a scav. Maybe that's why he didn't return fire on me. Because accurate as they are somewhat stupid.
I hope you've been putting those dog tags inside your container. Those sell for a ton.
Actually, I've only kept one, because I had a friend tell me that same thing. And I didn't know that the first time, so I have actually let a few go.
So you need to put them in your special container.
Yeah, and am I correct in thinking that it's only players that drop dog tags? Ooh, hello. Hello. That's a nice respirator you got there, friendo. Ah, crap, right. Inspect. I know what that is. I can tell just from the silhouette. Gimme. Yes. Yes. Makarov PM. Okay.
Yeah, and the price varies depending on their level.
Ah. Ooh.
If you get a level 40 tag or something, it would sell for like 46,000 rubles.
Holy hell. Alright, that's cool. Ha! Croutons.
Nom nom.
Nom 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 nom. Okay, cool. And also, I'm sure some of you guys have noticed, I have taken to proning next to dead enemies that I'm searching.
So that you look like you're dead too?
Yeah, exactly. And because nothing stands out more in this game than someone just standing there still. Because you know that means they're either AFK or they're in a menu, so they're an easy target. Alright, I don't actually care to stick around here. Because this place is always a firefight. Because I've come close to this a few times, and every single time I just hear firefights ripping through this damn place. I just cut around the exterior and call it a day. Oh, I know this place. Ah! Anyone that's seen my first episode should recognize this hill. Oh shit. Oh shit! I think he saw me. Crap, crap, crappity crap. Crap, and I say crap again. Damn, he has this hill covered. That's not good for me. That's really not good. Oh, I feel like I'm getting flanked now. Alright, just go. Just go, just go. Present moving targets. Okay. Can I ambush that guy? Can I get on top of that ridge? Clearly he can. So how can I? Ain't worth it. Ain't worth it. Because if he's climbing up there, I assume that means he knows the terrain more than I do. Where are you? Alright, that's fine. Carry on. I will see you later, friend. Ow. I'm just coughing up a lung, don't worry about it. It's fine.
We just have some lead.
It's fine. Thrown down.
There's this kin stuck between a rock and a sniper.
Mm-hmm. Crap, I don't have a med kit. Damn it. Yeah, how jacked up am I? Oh, my stomach is full of lead.
Yep, we're good.
That's great for me.
Lady Nocturne says once you rise through the levels and level your traders up and do their quests, the game opens up a lot more.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize I could level traders. I assume
you'll be
once
able
you
to
do
buy armor and bigger weapons on the go.
Ah, cool. That's handy. Alright. Considering the state of my health, could you maybe give me a handy tip toward an extraction point relative to my current position? Because I think it's a good idea to leave about now. Oh shit, I heard a shot connect next to me. I think that was just a stray, though. I don't really care to stick around and find out. What the? Okay, that was just a funny looking rock. I was like, did I just pass a prone guy? Oh, jeez. Alright. Are my mags... No, okay, hang on. Reload.
Alright, so that's why you don't chew on pencils, Kin. And yes, I know pencils are graphite. Lady Nocturne says if you double tap O, it will tell you the extraction points available to you.
What? Oh. Well, those don't really mean a whole lot to me, because I don't know exactly what those are referring to. That is a handy feature to have, though. Apologies for any of you guys that are wondering what I'm talking about, because I think my face cam is in the way of that. A menu just popped up in the corner.
And don't let your stomach get blacked out, or you will be hydrating like basket filled with water.
Ah! I already died of dehydration once in another match, so let's not expedite that process.
Yeah, and Sheila says, back with different dinner. Didn't like the pasta sauce, so I'm having salad.
Enjoy. Yeah, that I think was one of the most disappointing matches I've had in this game. Because I actually got some good gear. I had a freaking SKS and a shotgun, nice armor, and I crawled all over this map trying to find an extraction point, could not find one, and then realized I was really thirsty, then couldn't find any water, and proceeded to die of dehydration. So I lost all of that good gear. Alright, so let me check that again. Road to Customs, CCP Temporary, Pier Boat, Rock Passage.
Late Nocturne says dehydrating. I don't know why it's dehydrated, because having holes in you doesn't hydrate you. I'm pretty sure Ken understood what you were going for.
Yeah, I get you. I understand. So, Pier. Pier sounds easy enough to find. So, any idea which way I should go? To find a pier from here? Not that way! That sounded like a grenade. I ain't doing that. Uh-uh. Uh-oh. Can't spawn anyone coming after me. So I'm gonna assume they're either fighting each other or just taking pot shots at me. That's fine. This coughing is going to make me completely incapable of sneaking up on anyone. Also, I think it's affecting my stamina recovery.
Late Nocturne says Pier Boat. That might have been used already. If you see extractions with a bunch of question marks next to them, it means that they are one-time use, and they are first come, first serve.
Oh. Okay, then. I sure am glad I have you here to help tell me all these handy tips, because that's something I did not know. So, oh geez, that means there's only one
for sure all
universal exfil, and that's the Road to Customs. Alright. Any idea where that is?
Marcus says, howdy, guess you fell asleep in front of their laptop just now.
Congratulations, comrade. You know what? You know what? I am not above this.
Gonna look it up.
I am gonna Google a map of this map and see if I can find at least a heading to find the exfil. Escape from Tarkov. Shoreline map. I hear shots. Okay. Alright, I think I found one. Yes. Okay. Where is the Road to Customs? Ooh, Road to Customs. So it's on the far eastern edge of the map. At, of course, a road. So, eastern edge of the map. I don't have a compass. Unless you know of one that I can activate that I just don't... Ooh, is there a compass on my watch? I don't think so. However, I can use that to tell time. It is roughly 11 o'clock. Damn, that means the sun is almost centered, which is going to make this hard. Where are you, Mr. Sun? Somewhere? There you are. Okay. So there, I think, is the sun. So sun rises in the east, which means I need to... Oh, shit, I need to go that way, don't I?
Leonardo says you'll see big gates and it will be guarded by scavs.
Great! That's good news. Alright, so... Well, that's our perimeter fence, so if nothing else, I can follow that. And since it's actually shrouded in shadow right now, since the time of day is on my side, I shall do that. Oh. I hear fully automatic fire coming from that hill. That ain't good. So the exfil is guarded With scavs? That ain't good for me. Well, hope I don't take another friggin' shell to the gut.
So it says midday sun is south.
Is it? In Russia?
This is a picture.
Whoa!
Of what he's working on.
Nice! Jedi Starfighter
says no compass. This is where going into offline mode and getting acquainted with each map comes in handy. Especially for this map.
Because this one's huge. Oop. See you up there. Can't hide from me. I saw you. I'm just gonna let you have it, though. Because I don't need whatever you're selling. I just need to make tracks. Was that a guy, or was that... Oh god, is that a guy right there?
Lady Nocturne says, yep, this is the biggest map in the game at the moment.
I can imagine. Because I spent a long time in my first episode crisscrossing this map just looking for an exit. And I straight up got lucky when I found one. Was that... What the hell was that? There was something there a second ago. Yeah, what is that? It's like fading out. You see that, right?
See what? What am I...
That. It's fading out.
Tree.
Oh, that's creepy, man. Because it's there, it looks humanoid.
Over there doing it too.
And then I aim in.
Yeah, aim it. And several of the trees are phasing in and out.
Yeah. That one just...
It's the draw distance.
It looked alarmingly humanoid, so it made me paranoid. Jeez, that friggin' dry heaving cough of his. I'm curious as to, like, in lore.
Let's see. Lady Nocturne says, check your timer by pressing O once. You don't want that thing to hit 0 or you lose everything and gain, like, no XP.
Oh. So you have to extract within that time. Alright, I've got 30-something minutes left, so I've got some time. I didn't realize that was a hard cutoff. Thank you for the information. I'm glad I chose to stream this now. Because these are lessons that the game itself doesn't really teach you. You kind of have to look for elsewhere. And that if I had to learn the hard way, it would frustrate the hell out of me. So I am glad I can just consult you guys.
It's Tarkov's way of going AWOL, says Lady Nocturne.
It's like your merc company is angry at you for not getting the hell out of a freaking hot zone fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this looks like a gap in the fence. Oh, jeez, my footsteps on the stone are so loud! Alright, I recognize this area. I've come through here once already. And that is a hill I know very well. Anyone that checked out my first episode, I'm speaking mostly to the people in comment land at the moment. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Whoa. Is that a guy? Whoa!
That was startling.
That was a guy!
Yep.
That was indeed a guy.
Mm-hmm.
See you, guy! Peace out! Whew! Whew! Alright. That'll get your heart rate going.
Lady Nocturne says, it happened to me a few times and it says missing. Brings me back memories of dying on S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Lost to the zone.
Yeah. Yeah, even though it doesn't have the apocalyptic irradiated wasteland aesthetic going for it, this does share a certain level of that stalker feel, doesn't it? Oh, I see you.
Shields says, I think it's time to haul ass. It might be, yeah.
I see you down there. I feel like you're scoped in and searching for me. Oh, there's another guy. How am I to get past this? Okay. I just had a thought. They probably knew I was there, because that cough sound effect probably travels a fair ways.
Yep. We can't hide. Lady Nocturne says, I think it was either 2 or 3 people that worked on S.T.A.L.K.E.R. that also worked on this game.
Really? I didn't know there were any shared devs. That's cool. Also, because I know someone's going to mention it, yes, I am aware of the announcement that just came from Vostok the other day. I'll cover it in my own way in due time. Suffice it to say, they just announced a new game. And considering the unfinished state of Servarium, I consider that a really shitty move, so I'll address it soon, don't you worry. Can I cross here? Cool.
Sky says more condescending Kinsmark?
No, it's probably just going to get added as an addendum to the end of my last Servarium episode, because I'm done with that game. And Vostok. Okay. Alright. I made it. Now then. Just have to follow the sun. Because it is still 11, right?
Lady Nocturne says, I hate Battle Royale games. I hope it pulls through, though.
Yeah, Fear the Wolves, like, it's weird because as frustrated as I am that it's apparently going to exist, it sounds like a superior game to Servarium. So I honestly suspect that Servarium is about to go the way of Paragon, and Fear the Wolves is going to Fortnite it out of existence. I've already had a little debate about that on Twitter with the Vostok accounts. Officially, they say that's not going to happen. I shot at them, though, that, yeah, I'm sure that's what the devs of Fortnite and Paragon thought when they first got started on Fortnite, so we'll see. Ooh! Crates! This feels
Shield
dangerous.
says the last one reminds me of a visit to the principal's office.
Yeah, I meant to format it as an employee review. Ooh, hello. Ammo. Yeah. Magazine. Ooh. That's a AK mag. Alright, cool. I'd really like to get the hell out of here now. Alright, so that's Creepy Swamp Village.
Says it's a battle royale game. It's 100% going to blow Servarium out of existence because it's the golden age of battle royales nowadays.
Pretty much. And they aren't even creative in putting their own spin on it, because it's another 100-person server Arena Royale combat game, and it's, of course, set around the Chernobyl Zone of Exclusion, and there are anomalies all around it. I'm like, guys, I know you put former devs of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. on everything, even though I feel like they're really trying to market themselves as though they actually are GSC Game World. I'm like, you're not, guys. You're Vostok. Can any of your own achievements as Vostok maybe stand any sort of marketing test of time? Or do you have to trade on a now 10-year-old game to actually excite people? Sorry, is that too harsh? Sorry, Joe. Not sorry. And frankly, because he asked me to send in interview questions for Vostok that he then never sent any response or even any address to the lack of response to, Joe can eat a dick. That's my official stance. Why aren't you an extraction again? Because this ruined house was an extraction the first time I came to this map. Ah! I'm just... Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Prone in shrubs. I ran to the wrong side of the map, didn't I? I ran to the wrong side of the map. I am on the far western edge of the map right now. I need to run to the far eastern.
Good luck.
Edge of the map.
Marcus is speaking of Battle Royale. Red Dead Redemption 2 is apparently going to have such a mode.
Pretty much every multiplayer game is integrating Royale modes these days.
Lady Nocturne says, if you come across a huge collapsed tunnel, then I can guide you from there.
Oh, cool. Okay. Wait a minute. I think I know where that tunnel is. I think I just need to follow this wall and it'll head straight to the tunnel. Cool. To the tunnel I go. Because yeah, even like old games like that already came out a year plus ago are now retroactively implementing Royale modes because it's just popular and they sell like crazy right now. And I can't fault them for it because I mean it's a super popular genre. So I mean, if you have the dev staff and the money and the time to do it, I mean, why wouldn't you? Because it's free money. Well, free because you know it'll pay for itself and then some. That's what I'm getting at. And I like certain Arena Royale games because like Last Man Standing, especially for a free-to-play game, was actually really good. Right. Ho ho ho!
Person. Oh, did he see us?
I don't think he did. Alright. I'm gonna give him a second. Because if he's going for the extraction, then I'll just let him leave. If he's in there collecting loot, then I'll let him do all the hard work. Oh, that actually looks like a scav.
Lady Nocturne says, if you get on the road of that tunnel and follow it up, you'll go past the gas station that's on fire, and then there will be two pathways along the road. You take the left one and follow it all the way.
Okay. You're referring to going that way, right? To my left from here? Like following it straight?
Yeah.
I think.
Get on the road of the tunnel.
Okay.
And since it's collapsed, there's only one road, I would guess.
Yeah. I'm just a little concerned about that guy down there.
And Lady Nocturne says, yeah.
Alright. Cool. I appreciate the guidance. Oh, crap. He's actually sprinting now. Damn it. I think that means that is a player. Because I have noticed that scavs almost never run. They just sort of tactical scoot. So anyone actually sprinting is likely a player, as far as I can tell so far. Alright. I think he pieced out, so...
Lady Nocturne says, just be careful because scavs do spawn along that road, and some players like to camp it as well.
Great. Ow.
And now we have hurt our leg. Probably.
What did I do? Oh yeah, I took a little leg damage. That's fine.
Dropped from too high.
So, if people like to camp that road, then I'm not gonna actually follow the road on the road. I'm gonna cut around the side of it and just keep it within eyesight without actually setting foot on it. Because that feels less risky. And I have a lot more cover here. Ugh, I'm just so coughy. I'm afraid my constant coughing is gonna
keep an eye on your water and hunger as well.
Yeah, how am I doing on water right now? Oh, I'm getting real thirsty. Okay. Let me eat some croutons. Are croutons gonna make me hungry? Or thirsty, rather, because they're salty? Shit, they did.
A lot.
Damn it! That actual... Why does this game make such aggravating sense? Ah!
So it says, I pitted my interceptor against an S.T.A.L.K.E.R 170. Forgetting I gave him missiles. Let's just say you have no face anymore.
Sounds about right. Man, there are so many little things in this game that I keep anticipating gaminess, and then, nah, I get what would really make sense. And I'm like, ah! Why must you follow real logic so closely? I love that about it. Don't get me wrong. Do not mistake me there. I adore the fact that there are these little touches everywhere in this game.
Yeah. Leonoctor says they're pretty realistic with their foods. Even canned beef stew will recover some thirst.
Oh, good times.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of 7 Days to Die.
Yeah, a little.
With like dry foods making you thirstier.
Yeah.
And wet foods relieving some of your thirst and hunger.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the things that S.T.A.L.K.E.R sort of fell short on. Because food was just food, and it just had a number value. And water, for some reason, just like wasn't even a concern. Alright, I heard a shot. Hopefully it wasn't aimed at me. Because if it was, I'm a little screwed right now. Right, cut across here. I see a gas station on fire. So you said then the road's gonna split and I should follow it left? Right, 1 second. I'm gonna check my map. Okay. Yeah. Alright.
Leonoctor says your food and hunger actually depletes pretty fast.
Yeah, that's what caught me off guard when I died from dehydration that one time. Because I didn't expect it to go down that fast. And it did. Oh, I'm gonna have to cross this at a choke point, aren't I? I think I am. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, this I do not like. Right, come on. Oh, curse my greed. Can I open that thing? Oh, crap, I can't open that, can I? Yes, I can. Come on.
You run faster with a knife out and a pistol.
Counter-Strike logic? Alright. Oh, that looks nice. That looks like an optic.
That guy says Walking Dead intensifies.
Oh. Get off the road.
Oh, we can't jump the road.
Frodo intensifies. Get off the road! Come on. Oh, I don't like the road. Okay.
Leonoctor says container that scope, it's worth a lot.
Container? Coming right up. 1 second. Let me find a friggin' shrub to hide in. There we go. Okay. So, alright, now that I've got a little room here, can I make some room? Hang on, let me just set that down for now. actually having... Alright, screw the bolts.
Yep.
There we go. So now, give me that.
Yep.
Cool. Alright. Let's get rolling. Thank you for that advice. I should have actually just done it just because it's an optic, regardless of value anyway. Come to think of it. I'm just in something of a mild panic. So, clarity of thought ain't my strong suit right now.
Lady Nocturne says, I'm not sure if you can loot them yet. If you do manage to get your hands on a thermal scope, just prioritize that over everything in your container, because it's worth over 1,000,000 rubles.
Holy shit! Okay! That is good to know. Alright, dude. Get your wind. Uh-huh. Let's go. Oh, I don't like how open this is. I don't like how that ridge is so high off to my left. Alright, so that looks like a utility pier. Doing on thirst right now. Shit, I'm down to 11. I am not doing this dehydration shit again. Screw that noise. God, that means I have to get aggressive now. I have to freaking charge because it's counting down. I am crossing kilometers worth of country here. Man, I expect to see a gas mask hanging off of that.
Mm-hmm.
That almost looks like a ranger tower over there.
Keep on that road, says Lady Nocturne.
Wait, road? You mean the one at the pier?
I don't know, but you were supposed to follow a road all the way to wherever you were going. Or did you forget your instructions?
I know, it's just, it's right over there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Oh, hi there, sir. That's why I didn't want to actually stay on the road. I wanted to just stay near it. That looks inviting. That looks like where I'm going.
Yep. Remember, it's guarded.
Yeah. How am I doing? Shit, down to 7. Oh, it is do or die time. Come on.
And she says, yep, that's the extraction.
Awesome. Okay, alright. Shit. Shit, that's a guy. Damn it. I do not need some jackass complicating my life right now.
That guy says, okay, Ken, it's time to escape from Tarkov. Don't die.
Yeah. Oh, man. It's the name of the game time. Come on. Yes. Yes. Corner of safety. All right. Man. This game's stressful. It's so much fun, though. I love it. All right. Oh, I actually killed a couple of people. I had managed to forget. So, my least damaged part was my head. All right. I traveled 6.5 kilometers. Jeez. Okay, so, yeah, I killed a couple of players, a couple of scavs. Good times. Alrighty. So now, I need to arrange my gear. So, let's actually first inspect these things. Pardon me. So that's, 545 rounds. Armor-piercing tracer, 545 rounds.
It could have been player stabs.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize they were counted that same way. So, 556. Okay, good. So what are you? 918 PM rounds. Okay. Oh, cool. I can stack you. Alright. How many of these shells can I stack? Okay, just that many. So that's 1270s. There we go. Put all the gears around together. Okay. Oh, those are 918. Okay. You're gonna have to go in your own little stack then. Whew. I'm just like coming down from that adrenaline high now. Alright, so hold up, TT105, that's you. So I'll keep those together. PM 9093s. Oh, that's these. Okay, cool. Might have to make a little room here. Yeah. And I have to move my shotgun shells. I suppose it's a good problem to have. I just, I have more mags than I know what to do with. So you know what? I'm just gonna stash my extras down here.
Leonardo says you should stock up on those A2607 knives. 10 of them will trade in for an MP5.
Oh, okay.
Do you have? Can you stack them?
Start a collection. I don't know.
Because there's one at the top.
Yeah. Can I stack those? No. All right. Well, I'll start a collection then. That's good to know. So you go with my AK. You are just random rounds for a 506 that I don't have. Toolkit, you can hang out down here for now. Hello, phone. Should I keep that shotgun? I feel like I should keep that shotgun because it's a good, cheap shotgun. Yeah. I'll put that down here. There we go. So that is actually a different Makarov than I have. So I'm gonna put one of my throwaway Makarovs down here and put you.
You'll need 5 of those S.T.A.L.K.E.R for the therapist to complete her quest.
Okay. I got a couple already, so it's good to know. So that is an S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Alright, I thought that's what that was. Alright. So, Old school LSW intensifies. Got my Saiga. Put you down here for now. Because I don't really have anything that I'd want to put an L-can on. Technically speaking, I don't actually have anything that would fit an L-can. Because that's a NATO optic, and I've got all Eastern Bloc weapons right now. Alright, these things. Can I go just sell these? Yeah, let me see if I can do that. Trading. Pavel, do you want some friggin' double A's? Oh wait, I didn't put them in my stash. Damn it! Hang on. Give me a second. Here we go. I also sell my matches because I don't think I need those. Okie dokie. And since you said that my knife is safe, I'll stick that in there.
The Nocturne says 3 of those MR-133 shotguns are classed for prey for, and if you get your hands on those MP-153 shotguns, 4 of those are an M4.
Oh!
And the L-can can still go on the AK series as long as it has a rail mount.
Oh, okay, cool. So I could put that on my Saiga then. Alright, good to know. Alright, Pavel, let's see here. Do you want these? Oh, you actually give me a decent amount for them. How do I actually sell it? Double click? No. I just drag it over to you. How do I sell things? Because I've never actually done it. Oh, I have to click on the sell tab. That makes sense. There we go. Alright.
Miscellaneous stuff like that is best sold to the therapist.
Oh, okay. Didn't realize they had different rates. Hey, give me that. What the hell?
Come back.
Clear table. There we go. That was weird. Let me see. Does he actually have anything new?
She buys them for the most.
Oh, okay.
And this is still the sell scheme.
Yeah. So, therapist. Elvira Kabibolina. Bolina? I'm used to seeing double L and thinking it's a Y sound, because that's how it is in Spanish. Okay, so... Oh yeah, she does get a little more for that, doesn't she? Cool. Alright. Anything else I can part with? Not really. Okay. Does she have anything I want? Deal. Cool. Now then, what are these? It is a little strange that I have to examine things in...
To make your life easier, Cecilia Nocturne, you can use Control plus click to avoid dragging.
Oh, cool. Thank you for that. So, maps. Customs. Oh. Oh, these are maps of the maps. Oh, alright. Woods plan. Oh, how much are these? Oh, there's so much. Alright. I think I'll just, I think I'll stick to my map on my phone for now. Okie dokie. I actually haven't checked the shops all that much. Do they have anything else I might want to... Ooh, what is that? Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, that's a magazine for PP91. You mean I could get one of those? That excites me. Alright, real name unknown. Oh, the fence. Okay. Alright, what have you got? A lot, apparently. Holy crap. The hell is up with this horse? My god, it's worth so much. Oh, that makes me sad. Because I had one of those when I died of dehydration. That saddens me.
You need the maps to select your deploy zone.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. cap. Okay. I'm just inspecting a lot of these, that way I'll actually know what they are if I come across them in the field. Mount for pump action shotguns, cool. Because I assume that has functions, right? If you've inspected something once, then you know what it is. I think. Polymer stock, cool. Ooh, hello. That looks like a vest. It is. Soft armor.
Hey, Nocturne says, fence is basically the player market. Most stuff you see there is sold by other players that don't want it.
Oh. That's interesting. So it's a stand-in for the auctions now. Because I saw that there is a grayed out, because it isn't in the game yet, auction tab. Ooh. Wait, an MPX is in this game? Oh, that excites me. Because I like it, the MPX. Alright, we got some Vepers. Man, these are stripped down. I guess people are just parting out their guns. I wonder if that's a viable strategy to, like, make more off of them. DVD drive. Ammunition. 7.62, alright. I love that you can get in a shunk, huh? Okay. Anyone else? The S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Alright, what have you got? Looks like shotgun parts. Alright. How about the Peacekeeper? Ah, a UN peacekeeping supply officer. Uh-huh. And you're selling to the likes of me, huh? Ooh, hello. That's a SIG. Cool. And I know what you are. You are an MP5. Yeah. Oh, it's one of the Navy rounds. Okay. So, wow, that's really cheap. Oh, it's in US dollars, though, and I don't have any of those. Damn. Alright. Because there are those three currencies there. I'm pretty sure that's rubles, that's euros, and then those are US dollars. Actually, I think I'm pointing at things you can't see now, because come to think of it, I think our face cam's in the way. Oh well, I tried.
Shields is back. I have no comment on what my bunch just did. They brought home the fridge and already filled it up with pop soda and Sunny D's.
Sunny D's good, man. I haven't had it in a long time, though.
Lady Nocturne says all the guns available: AK-47U, no, can't read today. AK-74U, 74N, AKM, Vepr, and AKM civilian variants: M4, MPX, M5, RSASS, marksman rifle, DVL, VSS, VAL, SV98, Vityaz. How do you pronounce K-E-D-R?
Keter.
Keter and SKS.
One of these.
And a few more.
Nice. Yeah, I had my hands on an SKS.
Well, I'd like to stay around to see your next run. I'm going to have to go. Falling behind big time in psychology, and I need to read.
Then you should see to that. Because you can always check these out on the archive.
And Sheila says, the Sunny D's is what my youngest takes to school. I remember liking them a lot when I was younger.
Choice of champions, man.
I don't think I can have them anymore, though.
Probably not.
Sheila says, my youngest will most likely have to go to school for an extra year because they're about half a grade behind. Gotcha.
I have apple juice. Yeah, I'm getting hungry, too. I think I'll just do one more run, and then we might call it.
Lunch was many hours ago.
Yeah.
Many hours ago.
Just for my OCD organizational satisfaction, I'll reorganize some of those.
Okay, can you do me a favor? Can you scroll up and move the Salewa where the apple juice is?
Oh.
It's driving me insane. Thank you.
There we go.
This is why when we played Resident Evil 4, you let me control the inventory because it would drive me insane if it didn't. Shield says, in the last 3 years, they've almost made up to their current grade level.
Good times.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I almost had to repeat 6th grade because I got seriously sick that year and missed a tremendous amount of school. Okay. So, I think that squares that away. I am, however, for my next run, gonna jump in as a scav, because the cooldown's down. So for this one, I'm gonna attempt the woods again, because I've had good luck on this map several times. Ooh, yes, there we go. Low population map. Alright. I love this little cut-down shotgun thing. I want one. Because it looks fun.
Shield says, I had to repeat 2nd grade because they didn't know that I needed glasses until the school term was almost up.
Oh, jeez.
That sucks. I am sorry to hear that. Nocturne says, just don't expect the VSS in Valves to be common. They're the rarest weapons in the game.
I'd imagine so. I mean, considering they are Spetsnaz-only weapons in the real world. Okay, outskirts and old station. Yeah, I heard that there was a, what would you call them? They're not a manufacturing company. There's a specific term for it. Fabrication. There we go. Firm that was essentially going to try and make. I think they were going to try and chamber it in 9mm Parabellum, a facsimile of the VAL and I think the VSS here in the States, just for enthusiasts to get a non-import equivalent. Unfortunately, that project didn't really go anywhere, and seems to have shut down as far as anyone can tell. Rubles! Shove them rubles in my pocket. Alyonka. What is Alyonka? Chocolate bar. Ah, chocolate is for champions. I'll take it.
Shield says, Vi wouldn't like my inventory what my inventory looks like in 7 Days to Die.
Jesus!
It's a mess and then some. Probably not, no. What even was that?
That sounded like a grenade. More Alyonka. Jesus fucking...
What is exploding?
I don't know.
And I don't like
a lot of explosions are happening, though. Ooh, pineapple juice. Could you not?
Is there someone in the porta potty?
I don't know. Is there?
No, it's just...
No, it's just the lid. What is going on up there?
I don't know, but I'm scared. Leonoctor says, probably a squad in here. Yeah.
I am a little afraid.
Little scared.
To leave this house. Alright. Commit to action. So, hello. I'm just gonna check all of these cabins. Lunchbox. A safe. Could you not? Jesus, people.
Squad equals super loots, says Lady Nocturne. Also means potential die.
Wait, squad, as in, like, are those a type of scav, or you mean like a squad of other players?
I don't know. I'm scared.
Anti-fragmentation glasses. That sounds nice. Alright.
And survival chance is substantially lowered.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, that's the part that I can't get out of my head right now is the lack of survival chances. Slickers. What the hell? Ooh, more rubles. Stack those. Seriously, what are Slickers? Oh, it's like a Snickers. Okay.
Players, says Lady Nocturne.
Oh.
She says, I may or may not have about 30 storage chests scattered throughout the map that are all filled. Now my base is a bit more organized than drop-off chests. That seems about right, actually, for 7 Days to Die.
Yeah, for a second I thought you were talking about this game. I'm like, well, what do you can make storage chest?
No, I was talking to S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
Yeah, I was just confused for a second. Okay, I need to find a freaking pack, because, a Zibbo?
I like it.
I love that. Alright, well, at least I finally have... Alright, you know what? You can have the slickers. I'll take the hot rod, because... Freaking drinkage, man. Crackers. Emilia. I don't know what that is. Can I just take this duffel? Cigs. Those are straight up Marlboros. Or Marlboro, sorry. I'm so used to the creature type in Final Fantasy. Okay.
Leonactor says, energy drinks and hot rods increase your looting speed.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Die!
That was horrifying.
I just had a mild heart attack when I looked up, saw a guy, started to look away, and then my subconscious was like, that was a guy! Ooh, AKM. Thank you for that. Cool glasses. Anything in your vest? Anything at all? Ooh, spare magazine, spare magazine. You can have that one. I'll take that one.
Shield says, can't wait until the next alpha gets released because they're adding Jeep to 7 Days to Die.
Good times.
That's pretty awesome. Leonactor says, that was an AI scab. He wouldn't have attacked you. Now you've aggroed the whole map.
I have... Oh.
I didn't realize he wouldn't attack you if you didn't attack him first.
AIs don't auto-aggro? Because I sort of assumed they auto-aggroed.
Maybe that's why you could skirt around them without problems. Maybe.
I think you are correct. Because come to think of it, this is exactly where...
Not on other scavers. So if you're playing the scav faction, they're your buddies.
God, that makes so much sense.
So now you've just betrayed your buddies, and now they're all gonna come after you.
I am a scavenger pariah. Oh no! What have I done? I have murdered Ilyushka! He was my good neighbor and friend. We sat around campfire having vodkas every Sunday.
And she says, oops, I done goofed.
Well...
Yeah. Yeah, you done goofed, love.
Oh, damn it. It makes sense, though. Alright. Hey, cricket. Okay.
I am sorry, my love.
Oh.
Scarlet says it was in that moment. Kid knew. He fucked up.
Yep.
He done fucked it up.
I done fucked it up real hard. Okay. Can I grab these crates?
How do we get out of here?
Yeah, I kind of want to extract now. Whoa! Whoa! Jesus!
I'm confused. I thought that they would
That's what I thought too. That was the end of a shotgun an inch away from my fucking face. That was not a happy thing to turn around and see.
What do we do?
Oh, he just got shot. Okay, that's probably a player. That is probably a player.
Lady Nocturne says, yep, you can get fellow scavs to follow you around.
I can what?
Lady Nocturne says, did he just spawn right in front of you? Lol. He did. I don't know why he didn't shoot us, but...
Oh, man, I got startled so hard my eyes started to water.
How do we get out? Because that's what we need to do now.
Let's see here. Find extraction point, outskirts, and old station. I don't know. Ow! Jesus! Good shot! It's a good shot there, friend.
Okay.
Didn't even see you. Whew! Whew! Something about the angle of that shot coming in, it felt like it hit me in the eye.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright. Okay. That's fair. I feel like I sort of had that coming, all things considered.
That went
Oh man! All right. Well, that was short-lived, so I'm gonna give this one more. We'll say third time's a charm.
You're not going to say suppressed weaponry incoming. Wait, are we really? But I'm glad.
I know. That was a short one though. So
okay.
Let me give it one good one, and we'll close out.
Okay.
So all right. Do I take my Saiga or my cheap pump? Because she said that's for a quest, so I could start stockpiling those. Yeah, I'll stick to my Saiga, because this is my cheap Saiga. I've got my custom one over here, so I'll just let that sit, and I'll take this one. So I've got 5 shells, 5 shells. I'm going to take a medkit with me. And I really don't want to waste money on a
Saigas are amazing, especially in factories, so is Lady Nocturne.
Okay. I am not about to tackle a factory run right now, because I know that place and its infamous reputation. Can I just get some, like, drinkage from someone? What is that? Russian Army pineapple juice. Oh, you want so much for it, though. Does the Russian Army really distribute pineapple juice? Oh, she wants way more for just a water bottle, though. Oh, is drinkage expensive? It is, isn't it?
Factory is my playground, says Lady Nocturne.
I have heard of a strategy for playground of essentially sorry, for factory.
You're welcome.
My mind crossed the wires.
I know it
anyway,
did.
Of essentially running in there completely naked of gear and just like making a mad dash to green crates, collecting as much as you can, and then just like sprinting to the exit. Because it's such a closed-in area that there's very little risk in approaching it that way. Okay, so anyway. Drinkage. Drinkage. I need drinkage. That's expensive. Are you a drink? You're an expensive drink.
So is this on Steam?
Not yet. You can only get it right now on its official website. I actually just read an article earlier today, though, that was an interview with the creative director. And according to him, once they are, I forget if he said out of open beta or during open beta, is when they're going to make the push to Steam. Currently, though, it isn't. So, whew, okay. Looks like drinkage is just expensive. So, whoa! I could get another alpha container. Cool, not that I have space for another one. Why would someone sell that? Alright, maybe somebody just made a stupid call. Yeah, I'm not seeing any cheap drinks. So, I'll just roll in without it. Okay. Once more with feeling. So, alright, yeah. Do another woods run. Do it at, no, not 1:30 in the morning. Screw that. Because I do not have NVGs. Alright, so the good stuff is insured. Pretty much all of my stuff is insured. I don't really care about my respirator because it's just there for the look, pretty much. So, alright, let's do it.
Nocturne says, I think alpha container is just available on the fence indefinitely. Not that anyone buys them.
Yeah, because, like, why would you? Oh, I am concerned. That's entirely too many people. That is too many people. I don't like that.
So it says, damn, it's already expensive.
Yeah. They are rather proud of it, which, again, is why I certainly appreciate Lady Nocturne you sending me the key, because I know that cost you a little pretty penny. Even in its current state of development, though, I'd say it's worth it. And I've kept a close eye on my Battlestate launcher, because that's the company that makes it. And the game does come with its own launcher. Okay. RUAF gate, ZB1016, UN roadblock, South VEX. I don't know what most of those mean. They do seem to update fairly frequently.
Lady Nocturne says, I bought the Maximum Edition twice.
Dang.
That's $300 alone.
So you are seriously supportive of this game. Whoa. Ah! Could you not? I don't know if those shots were aimed at me.
I don't think they were.
Oh, that was actually a player.
Oh. They're not. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna assume those aren't aimed at me and that he's missing.
Sylv says, good evening.
Cheers!
Lady Nocturne says, replace it with your dagger.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Hatchet.
Put my knife in there, because I do like that knife. Yeah. Good idea. Thank you for that.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Okay, so who the hell is out here firing a goddamn cannon? Also, I am real glad I turned around at that moment, because I feel like that guy was charging to ambush me.
Still says, just watch chapter 1.
Hey.
Scott's just gonna Spetsnaz it up.
Yes, sirree. Okay. 1 kill to my name already.
Wait, Nocturne says, if you don't have a helmet, then that would have been a free Saiga for that guy if he had hit you. So says, I left some tips in the commentaries. Maybe you already got the info just by playing.
I will check that after stream. Because, yeah, the timing of everything today came out such that that episode went live pretty much right as we started streaming, so any comments and stuff that were left on that I haven't seen yet. Hi, dead guy. How are you? Whoa, weird. He's treated like a container. I wonder if that's just like an NPC and not a player. Alright, anything in here? Yep. Alright, get me off of this friggin' camp.
Scott says, I am actually a bit surprised the Spetsnaz ops and Siege don't use hatchets. Lady Doctor says that body is always there.
Ah, okay. Is this guy... Sir? You dead? Alright, he's dead. Spare hatchet. I'll take that. Ooh.
So says, how's it going?
It's going alright so far. I got my ass kicked in the last match. Sort of deserved it though, because I murdered one of my fellow scavers and I didn't realize that they don't auto-aggro you if you're a scaver. Uh-oh. Armor good. Having armor. Armor a good.
Says, I can see a hole in his face. Ew.
What is that crackly noise? I'll hear that, right?
Mm-hmm.
The hell is that noise?
I don't know.
It sounds like fire.
Are we on fire?
Because it's not raining.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what that noise is and I don't like it. Is that like radiation?
I don't know.
Because I actually have found Geiger counters in loot containers. Ooh, someone's having fun there on the coastline. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Oh, ow, shit. Freaking razor
It's starting to rain, says Lady Nocturne.
Ah, okay.
Self says, yeah, rain is weird.
I assume it isn't fully visually integrated yet. Whoa. I heard someone stepping on wood. Whoa. UVG Tactical. That sounds nice. What is that?
Hey, Nocturne says it's definitely in there. It just hasn't started yet.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sure that's fine.
Someone's having a jolly old time.
That's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
There we go. Alright, what's any of the rest of this? Ooh, hello. Milk. Drinkage. I've got milk in my chest rig. I love that. Because, like, I would do that. Okay, alright.
How many runs have you done so far? And Lady Nocturne says press R to rotate items when you're dragging them.
Wait, you can rotate? Oh, shit, dog! I didn't know that! Oh, that would have come in so handy. Thank you very much.
So it says, sorry, can Mythbusters busted milk is bulletproof?
No, I want to drink it, because I like milk. No, God damn, there. Hey, good guy. Cigarettes. Meds. Freaking gum. Pomegranate juice. Dude, delicious. Do I want pomegranate juice or milk?
Pomegranate juice has more numbers, whatever that means.
Yeah, it's more numbers, and strictly speaking, it's healthier for you in general, so it's probably a stronger idea.
So how many runs have you done?
I'd say 10-ish in total. Oh, it is actually visually represented. It's just not very obvious, because you can see the rain a little. Ooh, okay, alright. Let me look up real quick another map.
Hey, Nocturne says, I just drink and eat everything I see because it levels my metabolism up.
Oh, I didn't realize it did that. Okay. And I am playing as my main character right now, so... Okay, woods. Where do I extract? Green. No, I don't want green. I don't want safe. Does this map not have extractions on it? Oh, wait, there we go. There we go. So if I'm at the lake, follow it north, keeping the water on my right, and that should lead to a gate. Alright. Then... Actually, I'm doing alright on hydration right now. Can I... Oh, I left the milk inside, didn't I? Oh, wait, no, this guy's got it. I'll just drink it. Glug glug! Nice. Alright. Because I'd really like to get out of here with my armor, so I can keep that. That's a really high-powered rifle I'm hearing. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that one damn bit. Right. Load up a full mag, because I feel like I am potentially heading into a firefight here.
Sylvester, if you're enjoying it so far.
I'm loving it so far.
Lady Nocturne says metabolism gets up memory, which in return saves your soft skills from deteriorating over time.
Oh. I didn't realize they did that. Yeah, as far as my, like, first impressions of this game, it is intensely stressful, however, very fun.
So it says, so it avoids I forgot how to knife because too hangry. Cool.
Yeah. Anything worthwhile? Not really. Alright, it's starting to seem like certain items only spawn in specific types of containers, which does make sense. I'm just slowly learning what those are. Alright, I think if I follow this road, it'll take me to one of the exit gates.
Nocturne says, well, in the future, there's lots of different skills that need to be maintained, like health, stress resistance, covert movement, etc. So it says, do you think you'll be up for some Siege after stream?
After we get some dinner, yeah. We're gonna... Oh, definitely head out and go do that immediately after stream, though. Cover. Cover. Hi, guy. How you doing over there? You having a good time? Damn. I don't really have a rifle. He's holding awfully still. I'm suspecting...
So it says, message me when you get back. I'm guessing Chili's again?
Probably.
Probably, yes.
Probably.
Still says, certain items are needed for quests. Some items may seem useless at first glance. Lady Nocturne seconds that.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting that impression. Oh, shit. Alright, they noticed me. Ow, 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 ow.
No.
Shit.
Oh, we are hurt.
Yeah, I'm hurt. I am hurt good.
We are bad hurt.
Yep. Oh god, just get me to cover. Come on.
Do we have any healy?
I thought I could close on them and get into effective shotgun range. They noticed me first, though. Seems like they fucked off, though. I think I scared them off. Famous last words, right?
Yeah.
Alright, get down. Use that damn health kit. Okay, catch me up.
Sarah says, ow, my everything!
Yeah. Alright,
how
am I doing? Oh, my legs are fucked up.
Flubbernucked? They don't seem to be doing anything for our legs.
Come on. No, it isn't.
They did stuff for our chest and arms.
Shit. Fuck off. Oh, that's not good. Oh god, ow. He circled around. Well.
Lady Nocturne says your painkillers will allow you to resume movement at a normal pace.
Oh.
AI2s don't stop bleeding.
Oh. Alright. I forgot what I had in my alpha container. Oh.
That was scary.
That is. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna check what I... Ooh, that was a USEC guy. So that was a player. Okay.
That was rough.
Ooh. Alright. Let me check and see what I got. Messenger. What do you want? My dogs went to the woods. Ooh, hey. Oi, Nerf Gunner. Yeah, you. I have a feeling it's one of those days when packing up for something raid at the woods location. You were right to get insured then. Take it and sign along the dotted line. Oh, cool. So he actually...
Quick get. Quick get.
Oh, there we go. My rig that I don't have room for.
Remember, you can spin things around.
Yeah. Okay, hang on.
So says that was a player, probably why he shot your legs. Shield says night all. Blade Nocturne says you still came out with more than you went in with.
Yeah.
So it says anyone can run on shattered femurs with enough morphine. Leonardo says the silencer will sell for like $30K.
Nice.
To S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna come up with.
Wait.
Space for
I think
that.
I've got it. Stop. Scroll back down. I need to. Okay. So. You moved things. Now I don't.
Alright.
Okay, take either one of those and turn it.
Yeah. Oh, that's so
then
handy.
Move that up. Move that over. Move that down to there. Move the gun over again. Move that one up. And then take it.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Okay. So, whoa, 5 messages now. Received that. Okay.
There you go.
Whew. Alright, so, let's see here.
This is Tarkov's stash minigame. Tetris.
Yeah.
By the puzzle master to the rescue, says Scarlett.
Pretty much.
So since she's the Tetris expert. Yep.
Yes, indeedy.
I played, when I was younger, I played the original Dungeon Siege. And it essentially has inventory management like this. So I spent a lot of time, learning how to make the most of space. What you trying to do?
I'm just trying to keep things somewhat organized.
So it says, I will always remember the Legend of Dragoon's story. Yeah, that's the one that I don't think we're going to be able to forget.
Yeah, that was freaking crazy.
I couldn't repeat it if I tried. Leonardo says, the stash is also dynamic, so if you have an AK with a silencer, it will take up even more space. And if you take the magazine out of an SKS, it will go down to a single row instead of taking up 2 rows.
Cool. That's handy. So yeah, these long mag guns take up 2 grid spaces. That makes sense. Okay, so... Alright, I need to... Yeah, I guess I'll just roll with the normal pump for a while. Can I not, like... Okay, fine. Can I just reload? No. I seriously can't just fill the tube from here?
Lady Nocturne says, if you take the handle of magazine out of that Vepper, it will go down to 1 row. Still wants to know if you know about the alpha container.
Yes.
And we have learned about that since.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't in the first few episodes. I think I did 3 of them.
Before he learned the wonders of the alpha container.
Yeah. So, apologies for the inevitable cringe of me not making proper use of it for my first couple of hours with the game. I have learned, though. Sort of. Alright, have I actually fully inspected my Vepper? Yes. Okay, good. Because that's the thing that I'm still reminding myself to do, is to inspect any new guns. Speaking of, did I do that with this thing? Yes. Okay. Although, I should load that. Oops. Okay, hang on.
Sylv says good, and Scott says, anyone been in meme chat lately? Kin's a bit upside down. Leonardo says, Tarkov's community is very helpful despite the nature of the game.
That's good. These, like, intensely difficult games like this generally tend to have that sort of community about them. Because, like, everyone has to go through it, you know? So it just seems to invite a certain camaraderie. Let's So I've had an eventful evening. Oh, that's where that spare went. Move you over. Okay. So that means for my next run...
Wait, not consider just because all the little ones are not tactical enough for games like this, and most of the community are adults and a lot of vets.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that folks with like actual military experience would find something like this a little more engaging, considering a lot more of you know, stuff like real world concerns factors in to a simulationist style game like this. Okie dokie. I'll also throw a medkit in there. Actually, come to think of it, until I find something to replace it, I'm going to put my medkit in my alpha container. That way if I die, I don't lose something as valuable as a medkit. Trying to use my noodle. Okay. So, I think that squares me away for now. How are my skills doing? Starting to make some progress. I didn't realize they deteriorate over time. I'm glad you told me that. Whoa, there's an LMG skill. And a launcher skill. Underbarrel grenade launcher skill. Alright. Mastering. Oh, one can master the various weapons. Cool.
Scarlet says, is the movement responsive? I remember how awful Arma was.
It's not quite as snappy as contemporary, like, competitive arena shooters. It's much more so than Arma, I'll give it that. Honestly, as far as the control responsiveness, I'd put it about on par with Survarium, which is to say, a little slow, albeit accessible. I customized most of the default settings after I finally found the settings menu. That took me an embarrassingly long time to do, because I have an excuse, y'all can't see it. I use NVIDIA to capture gameplay. So my overlay, so that I know if I'm actually recording or not, is down in my lower right corner, that just so happens to cover that little gear icon completely. So I spent an embarrassingly long time, because it is such a tiny little icon, not realizing that that was there. So like I didn't have any of my visual stuff customized. My controls were all stock default, and the default settings are toggle, crouch, and aim. And I can't stand toggle aim down sight. I really like prefer and really just like I kind of need for my mode of thinking a hold aim down sight. So I changed those. Also, the default field of view, you may have noticed in that first episode that went live, is cramped as hell because it's a default FOV of 50. So I cranked it all the way up to the current max, which is 75, and that feels much more approachable. Because I felt like I had no peripheral vision in the default. So that's about all I can really say as far as the controls. I'm still learning the hotkeys, because I know there is a grenade key. I'm pretty sure there's a medkit key, although I don't remember what it is. So
it's good. Arma was terribad. I remember doing okay with Survarium.
Yeah.
Still says, I remember, I think Arma is pretty good, except for the controls.
I agree. It's one of the most impressive simulations of many things. I mean, physics, firearm ballistics, vehicle momentum, and stuff like that. It's just so clunky to control that I think that's a deterrent for it when it comes to engaging a lot of players. Because I know I, for one, the first time I played any of the Arma games, they all immediately felt really sluggish to me, and so it didn't hook me with its controls enough for me to really like wanna keep playing. It took playing with friends that are more into it and that came up with cool scenarios to play in co-op and stuff like that, for me to actually want to do something with it. And I had a good time with it after that. It took the incentive of friends instead of the game itself enticing me to get me interested. So this doesn't seem to have that issue though, because again, its controls are serviceable.
Okay. Leonardo says if you put meds or painkillers into either your pocket or rig, you can drag them onto the hotbar below. Also, as long as you have a grenade in your pocket or rig, G will just throw them.
Cool. Okay. So you use the number keys for them if you have them in the pocket or rig. All right. Good to know. Yeah, I think just for sheer preservation, I'll keep it in the alpha for now. If I have the comfort of more to choose from later, though, I'll stash them in there. And certainly if I just find some in the field, I think that's where I'll put them then. So, cool. Alright. I have learned many things this evening, and I appreciate all of the lessons. So, on that note, I think we're going to call it an evening. Because the stress of this has tensed up my shoulders once again. And I know I'm getting hungry. I know she's already hungry, so we're going to get some eats and catch y'all again. Whoa, hey. No windows. I don't want to change my color scheme. I know this game is putting strain on the processor. Calm down. Alright, anyway. So, cheers to you guys. Hope y'all enjoyed this. We're going to pick up the usual series for stream next week. Again, I needed to change the pace this evening because I didn't have the energy for a full-on stream for a series. So, I appreciate you guys' patience and let me chill with this because I've had a lot of fun with it, and again, I spent all day editing it, so I was just like, I want to actually play it.
You should read the...
Yeah. So...
My eyes have decided to stop working currently.
Let's see here. So, yeah, Scarlett says, moving in Arma feels like running in a dream, yeah. Let's see, so...
Sylv says, my dreams are more fluid than Arma.
Nocturne says, there's a lot more to learn. You still haven't used the alt commands yet. Oh, geez. They allow you to step out of cover and go back in, blind fire, and check your mag. Cool. All right. I'll start on learning those as soon as I find them out. So, yeah, Scarlett says the Far Cry games did the firing from cover and corner peeking stuff, though. So,
they were auto.
Yeah, yeah. I'll see what I can figure out, because, again, this is definitely one of those that I knew going into it is an incredibly deep system that, so far, again, I can compare to Arma and say that it's at least more approachable in terms of the controls than Arma, and still manages to feel, control-wise, more like S.T.A.L.K.E.R. And so it really does feel like a combination of the things that each of those franchises did right, such that Tarkov is really its own thing. And assuming it continues to expand, may very well stand the test of time. So I hope to see this thing succeed, because it's a cool concept that has caught my attention and held it firmer than many other things in the last year. So cheers to you guys for sticking with us this evening. We're going to go peace out, get some food. So hope you all have enjoyed. Thank you all kindly for watching. I'm Kinsmark here at Level Press.
I'm Violeta.
And as always, we wish you all good gaming and Godspeed.
Bye! Yeah, it occurs to me, I don't remember if I actually introduced myself this time.
I think you did. I don't know.
I have no memory of this. Ugh.